that actually leads to NIC, because I think NIC is the biggest repository of all the data of all the governments. So I just also wanted, along with your presentation, to touch upon the challenges today we face on the interoperability of data, because that is one biggest challenge. When Dr. Santosh spoke about API world, this is actually the biggest challenge many times we find when you are thinking about unified databases. So
yeah, sure. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank IT department and IT mission and the organizers for inviting NIC to this seminar. I think I will just mention two projects where NIC is partnering with the state government. With the chair's permission, it may go beyond beyond 5 minutes. First of all, I would like to share some experience and knowledge regarding the digital survey project. Right now it is going on in the state. So this project is being coordinated by the survey department, the revenue department. So this is a unique project wherein the digital survey of the entire state, 1,550 villages are going on. So the core stations, 28 core stations are established across the state. And from these core stations, the signal comes, and using the latest technologies like RTK rovers, the surveyors are going to the field and surveying each and every parcel in the village. So doing this survey, so the digital survey, so there need a requirement of a software for assisting the surveyors. That is a resurvey management information system software. We have developed partnering with the survey department for covering the entire survey process. So this process, now there comes a GIS component. GIS component in the sense that so once you survey, you will get the polygons and the GIS maps you will get. But before survey department is already having some maps and other, litho maps and all these documents. So how to convert this and make it use for them for preparing pre-survey maps. So this pre-survey map preparation, NIC has developed a software called Bhunaksha. So this Bhunaksha is a GIS map creation or GIS solution, using which we can manipulate the maps. We can create the maps, we can draw the polygons, mutate it, and everything. Whatever a GIS software does, everything it does. So this survey started in first phase in 200 villages, completed in some 30-40 villages. A survey is completed. We are waiting for data to be published. So once this data is published, now what is next? The village will be getting the latest digitized data. So now the Kerala government is thinking one step beyond. Once the integrated land data bank is prepared, so what step next? So then there comes the thought process that, for example, all of us know that if you want to sell a property or sell your land, how many departments you have to get into? First, you have to go to the revenue department to get the possession. Then you approach the registration department for registering the document. Then again go to village for getting it mutated in the basic tax register. Then go to the survey department to get it mutated in the map. So this is the process what is going on. So now the government's thinking, we have already developed a solution in the sense that for citizen there should be only one government. The first point where he gets or approaches a government official, that is his government. From that point where he approaches first, the final outcome also he should get from that point. So that is the motto behind this Endabhumi project, which is supplementing the digital survey project. It is coming up, it is developed, and most probably I think in coming months it will be inaugurated. So that is a very unique idea. And again, this is a platform for discussing about the transformation of services using technology. So I would like to say that the GIS technology is being used, then latest this one. And also somebody was discussing here about DevOps concept. So CI/CD pipeline, this entire project RMAS with the Endabhumi, that total integration. It is because it is a huge challenge in the sense that integrating survey department with the registration department and revenue department, and this seamless flow, and the citizen will have only one interface. He will be just going to one portal. Okay. So this is one project wherein that latest technologies are being used. A lot of technologies in the sense, even we have created a CI/CD pipeline also for continuous integration and delivery. So that is there. And now I will come to another project, some 10 years, it is already 13 years. Ma'am knows, Anukumari ma'am is the state, IT Mission is the state designated agency for that project, e-district project. So this in 2010 we evolved. It is for the delivery of services under a single umbrella, various government services under a single umbrella. So there, when we, the government, came up with that idea, I think it is a central MMB project, mission mode project. So we saw there were around, I think, 2,000 plus Ashya centers. So when a citizen wants to avail a certificate service from the revenue department, he has to he can approach the government only in working days. So this approach was that even if, 24 hours 7, without going to a government office, how can we avail a service? So that is the concept of that project. And in the last, another important aspect of that project is that it is a self-sustainable project. Self-sustainable project in the midst, for the last 13 years, it is continuously working with a revenue generation model, in the sense that earlier it was 10 rupees, but then government reduced to 2 rupees per service. So I think around 11 crores transactions already has taken place. I think many people who associated with the project are here. And one more thing, last thing, since it is a technology session, how transformation can bring in. I would like to inform you that NIC is having a center of excellence in microservices at Kochi, in Kerala, and NIC is having a mobile app competency center in Kerala, and NIC is also having a application security division in Kerala. So this is a plus point to this state that NIC has brought in.
Thank you.
Now I think you have made one point that.
I was speaking about interoperability, but I'm not sure whether.
Interoperability. Interoperability API. There is a national level API exchange gateway is there, that is called NAPIX. That is NIC providing that we can leverage. But lot of platforms, because when we come to this stage of integrating different departments, I think we have to go step beyond considering government as an enterprise, and we should bring in enterprise architecture to the government, so that then only that we can have a seamless integration of various sectors into that. For that, we have to build a lot of platforms also. Platforms in the sense that our present constraint is that there is no common lookup tables. So if you want to integrate two systems, the lookup data is in different codes.
Yes,
so
I
it
think,
is highly extremely difficult to integrate.
We need to close that.
We need to close that. And like that, other things like that, digital signatures. Digital signatures, once we introduced this token-based digital signature, now people find it difficult, or some laptops it is working, this is not working, then we have to go for e-sign. E-sign, there are limitations. XML.
I think we need
So
to
we can
stop.
keep
I
talking.
know this is a very interesting topic, and we can discuss about India itself for quite some time.
Right.
But unfortunately,
But I think that we have to think in at least in a sector wise, like revenue sector, finance sector.
True.
So at least sector wise we can bring in that. So we can, I think, move forward in a.
And I think that's where the Amazon comes into picture, because all the data finally resides in Amazon.